back everybody to the second part of DarkStar One with the Versteckte Cluster mod. We're here where I left off last time, which is after completing some of the additional missions. And there is one mission left if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I'm not going to do the 5 camera mission. So that leaves me with one recruiting mission and one training mission. Since I need to do 4 of the 5 missions and the training missions are basically required anyway, I will accept with the training mission. I also have gathered some credits.
Please note that
with that I am able to buy
is a punishable offense.
a little bit equipment. First of all, what I'm going to buy is the landing computer. As said before, it is something we will need over time. The other thing, based upon my experience, is the repair bot. Both items are immediately equipped, so that's done. And since we have selected the first mission, let's save the game, autosave, and leave the station.
Hi Kayron, I'm Aram. Robert told me to help get you started with the DarkStar One controls. Let's begin with something simple. You can turn the ship and look around by using your mouse. The keys W, A, S, D control your thrusters. In order to adjust your basic propulsion, that is the velocity of your ship, use your mouse wheel. I will now mark a practiced route. Just follow me. Assuming holding position.
So in general, this mission is showing me
Okay, loading completed.
to do something that I've already done.
Great, this is working very well. Off to the next waypoint. What's wrong, Kayron? Clyde, you're almost done with your practice round.
I'm almost done, yeah, but some Sunday driver is flying in front of me and blocking me, so...
What's wrong, Kayron? Fly through the rings so that we may continue. That was brilliant! See? Flying the DarkStar One is just as easy as controlling the ships you were used to before. Let's move on to your next lesson. Approach to a distance of 1.0 units, and then follow me.
As you can see, there's the M behind my speed, which means I have matched my speed to that of the vehicle I'm currently following. By doing that, I make sure that no matter what happens, I won't collide
by
with
the meteorite over there is an obsolete communication satellite. We will now dispose of this space
during battles.
Important mission objects will be displayed on the left side of your cockpit. Pressing and holding the space key will toggle from crosshairs to mouse cursor. This will enable you to select the mission object with your mouse. Alternatively, you can open the object list by pressing the button in your cockpit and select a target from that list.
Or I can use hotkeys.
Select the satellite now. If you do everything correctly, okay, approach the selected satellite and shoot it down. You can fire your bow lasers with the left mouse button. Don't forget the targeting guide. It will appear as soon as you're within firing range of the target.
Like now.
Apparently, the satellite is protected by an old sentry platform. Eliminate both, the satellite and the platform. And be careful that you're not shut down yourself, Kayron. That was not bad. I didn't think there was that much explosive junk in that field. I would have liked to have helped you, but my training ship is unarmed.
There are also some mines.
Return to my ship and we'll head back to the station. Hang on. What's that? 2 pirate ships have appeared on my radar.
Say your last prayer, you worms!
Damn it, Kayron, help me! I don't have any weapons!
Right, another interrupt about hotkeys, so we're not gonna bother with that. Instead, I'm going to boost, and there he is.
I've lost my shields! Quick! Yes, one down! Keep it up, Kayron!
Mind you, those are the easy ships.
This is Aram. My ship is about to break apart! Help me! Thank you, Kayron. Without you, those pirates would have torn me to pieces. Let's return to the trade station. I will
Not
mark
yet.
a waypoint. Follow me.
Not yet, because as you can see, there are some containers over here. And with that, I can do some scanning. And what we got? 16 tons of carbohydrate. Sorry for that. 16 tons of carbohydrates, which means I can have those docked. And the other one has something with teddy bears. But I didn't see any teddy bears in the list, so I'm not gonna pick that one up. Instead, let's head out to the waypoint. And make sure we're actually able to get back to the station. And meanwhile, I can open the logbook because it keeps flashing, which tells me return to the train station. So I can use my afterburner to get a little bit faster. I could also press V, and by doing that I will access this button, which means speed up the time, like that.
Flight control, are you asleep?
As you can see, a good fighter pilot is able to earn lots of money by killing pirates and cashing in on a bounty. In order to land, you must first contact the trade station and request permission to land. First, you must select the station. Then you have an open communications channel by pressing K or using the communications button in your cockpit. Once you have opened the channel, you'll be able to ask for permission to land.
I will do that because...
Here's the trade station. How...
Follow the approach markers and enter the hangar lock. Try not to collide with anything. Well, you're familiar with the basics now. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Thanks again for your help with the pirates. See you soon. Roger. Set course.
So, mission accomplished. I earned a little bit of money and I still got the 16 tons of carbohydrates which I can sell off, and since it's not produced here I will earn 958 credits. Yay! Now, next. Wrong button. Still the camera mission, the recruiting mission, but we got a combat mission which is one of the tutorial missions, so
Latest
let's do
news.
that.
Due to yesterday's disaster at the chemical factory, production has come to a virtual standstill.
We have to hunt pirates. So let's accept, close down. There's the mission again. There's my reputation, and I've increased already a little bit along a mercenary line. And leave.
Hello, Kayron. It's me, Aram. Just head towards those 3 ships and blast them to smithereens. Don't let them get you, though.
Free ships.
As well as the reward for your assignment, you'll receive a bounty from the government for each pirate that you have shot down.
Also,
during battle, it can be helpful to target your opponent quickly. Pressing the R key will target the opponent closest to you.
Yes, we know that. I'm using the T for target list a lot. K will be used every once in a while during the fight because sometimes you get nice remark. And R is usually when I use T, see pirates, I can press R, and after that...
Make sure to keep an eye on your hull integrity display at the top right of the screen. Good luck out there.
I am telling you, let's get out of here. There is nothing to steal here, and sooner or later they'll send some bounty hunters for us.
Oh, come on. We could at least try to snatch some containers before we disappear through hyperspace. We might be able to buy ourselves into a gang with them. I'm tired of struggling on alone. Oh, damn, I told you. Here comes the first self-proclaimed hero who wants to earn a bounty.
So, let's fight again.
I'm gonna finish you off now. My shield!
Okay, that was great. Your reward is being transferred as we speak. There are more assignments waiting for you at the terminal in the trade station. One more piece of advice, my boy. The fights aren't always going to be this easy. You must learn how to apply your afterburner, reverse thrust, and strafe efficiently. I have sent you a mail regarding these subjects. Be sure to check your logbook frequently.
Thanks for the info, RM.
Damn, Kayron! Even more pirates are approaching. Kill these bandits before they kill you!
Okay, here we go again. As the mission said...
You are easy prey.
No, not.
You're an easy target.
He almost caught up with me! I'm being clobbered! I will send you to hell!
Feel my power.
Oh God!
Wow, that was close. Return to the station. As soon as you land on the trade station, your ship will be repaired free of charge.
Repair? I don't need repairs. Yet. Also, before I do this, we see a little bit about of the cockpit. And I can actually change that point of view. This is the center position. This is when I'm leaning back, and you see below here a little bit more about my instruments as well as part of the frame, and on top here similar. Also the flashing symbol is because the people were talking to me. And this is when I basically have my nose pressed to the front shield. I prefer this position. Another function we have with the next button is actually being not in first person but in third person. I personally don't like this because it makes aiming a little bit difficult, but using it in a flight, it will actually show me the way it looks. So I prefer cockpit. Anything else? Yep. With F5 I'm turning on and off my radar up here, and I can increase the distance. 2.5 is for me close enough because dogfights and everything will be in close distance. There's no need to go over to maximum distance.
Can we get going
With
finally?
F6 I remove parts of my HUD, but I don't see the use for that. And with F7 I remove another part of my HUD, being my afterburner booster. To the left of that symbol, up there we have what later will become my plasma weapon, and here at the bottom is the counter for the guided missiles like the Hellfire. So that's what happens when I remove it. Not to mention every single symbol representing police ships and civilian ships is gone, as well as the item I have selected. With F8 I remove my ship, and I think F9 and F10 were quick save, quick load, but I don't know which one doing what, so I'm not going to touch those. What else do I have to show? Yep. This is the 3D view of my ship. And with it, I can't pinpoint it right now, but look at the back of my wings. Next to the yellow part we see this green moving item. Those are the parts from the artifact. And that helps me to reshape my ship. On the left of wing we have my laser. We see a bit of the cockpit, and at the bottom, when I turn to the back, we actually see part of my hull and where I enter it. I will bring up this vision every time I have upgraded the ship, so people can actually see the kind of change I did.
Almost ready.
For now, fly back to the train station and let's prepare for landing. Bringing up my quick menu, and as soon as I'm within 1 unit, select landing computer to land. And this is why I liked that landing computer. So, mission number 2 accomplished, 40,000, almost 50,000 credits. There is still another tutorial mission to go, transporting cargo. What does it mean? Well, very simple. I have to pick up a container from behind the station and jump to the Yari system. So let's do that, because
Please
the other
note
two
that on the
missions
station,
are
the
not going to
possession
be
or the
done.
consumption of alcohol
And
is a
unlike
punishable
what I
offense.
usually do, I'm not going to buy any goods. That too has a reason. I will bring up the logbook, retrieve container, transport it to the Yari system, blah blah blah. Leave. Guess what?
Hey, Kayron. This is your first assignment with the new ship. Congratulations. Active assignments will always be entered into your logbook. If you forget anything, you can refresh your memory there.
That's why it's flashing. See?
I've placed the container you need to handle behind the station. I will lead the way. Follow me. You should open your target list now. Select the container in order to display your target computer monitor, which is at the bottom left of your screen. Okay. Approach the cargo to a distance of 0.0 units. Make sure you keep a line of sight to the container. Do not collide with it. Those things are fragile. Very good. You may launch a cargo drone now with a button on the right side of your cockpit. These drones will transport containers for you. Containers come in different sizes. Increasing the capacity of your cargo computer will enable you to use additional drones and handle larger containers.
Well, I'm not going to use this button. I will use a hotkey.
The drone is on its way to the container, and you don't have to pay any more attention to it. As soon as it has docked the container, it will follow you to your ship's guide beam. Therefore, your ship will be significantly more sluggish. The cargo is destined for another system. You'll have to carry out your first hyperspace jump. Initiating a hyperspace jump requires a safe distance to any larger objects. I will mark a waypoint for you. Fly to that waypoint with your container.
Yeah.
Each hyperspace jump requires a target system. Open your navigational chart with the appropriate button of your cockpit and select the target system before we continue. This is the navigational chart. All solar systems that are stored in your database are listed here. Hover the cursor over a system in order to display additional information. When you click on a system within range, your hyperjump computer will mark this as your jump destination. Select the Yari system and close the chart.
Like this. Like that.
Once you've selected your jump destination, a new button will appear to your right in the cockpit. In order to select a system as jump destination, you require a key for its jump gate. During your journey, you will gradually acquire more keys. You must now break away from any objects in space in order to initiate the jump. As soon as you reach an appropriate distance, the button will become active. As soon as you have left the system, I will not be able to contact you. However, we will meet again in the Yari system. I will send you some additional records. These will be stored under useful information in your logbook. If you're ready, click on the button to your right in order to initiate the hyperspace jump. Good luck in the next system.
Well, I can do that, or I simply use a hotkey. In this case, H for hyperspace jump. Makes sense, doesn't it? And this is part of the mod.
Hey, Kayron, this is Aram. I wanted to meet you outside the Pencos system in order to be sure that no one is eavesdropping.
What is this about?
Not here. I'll transmit the key to a new system to your database. Meet me in the Who system as soon as you are done here. I will wait for you there.
So he's leaving, and we do a quick mission update.
Trade station to DarkStar One. We've been expecting you. Approach the station to 1.5 units and request permission to land. Understood? See you soon. Wait. What is that? Readings on my radar. Damn. Watch out. Someone appears to be after you. Drop the container and fight. Good luck.
And there are the hotkeys, G and B. So I'm going to press B in a bit. First I want to know what's facing me.
There is no escape!
And I'm doing that because I don't like to fight far away from my container. Not because it will be picked up by anyone, but more because I don't want to fly half the galaxy to pick up a container I had to drop because I was under attack.
I will destroy you!
No, you won't destroy me. Look.
You're no match for me.
I can't have much more!
There can be only one. No, sorry. There can be only none.
You will be destroyed.
And done.
That was close. Please deliver the container to the station now. Your task will be completed and we will transfer your reward.
Pick up container, well, we know that is G. Time acceleration, which is V, we know that. Here we go. Train station. And yes, there was this message on screen about something neutronium, something blah 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 blah. I have no idea what it's actually about because I've been playing this mod a long time ago. I think, and we will find out sooner or later in the game, but I think this is fuel for my ship. I don't know if I'm able to refuel at some point. I do know that my hyperdrives will increase in range, so perhaps at some point I will be able to get better fuel as well. Or maybe with the final level hyperdrive I actually don't need fuel at all. So we'll see. Now we have to go to the Who system, which is the system with the S. But we also noticed that four systems got a circle. So I've discovered those two. That means I'm able to jump to those systems if I want to. But as said, since I don't know what this message meant, which we had in screen, I'm not going to do anything about it. I will see if I can give a better translation the moment we're going to jump again. Also, this is the extra mission I can do. We have received an emergency message from a freighter in the Pankar system. And the freighter is stranded in a meteorite field. The captain told us that he had important cargo aboard the ship and asked if it's possible to pick it up as soon as possible and return it to a nearby station. The freighter is heavily damaged because soon after the radio connection was broken off, which resulted as a result the captain wasn't able to give the exact position, find the freighter and salvage the cargo. Important message: this mission is only offered when the DarkStar One is still at level 0. Reward 7,370 credits. So I will accept. However, I won't fly to the Pankar system yet. I will do the story first, which is displayed by the S. The Q are side quests or simply quests. S is story. So first who system, Pankar after that. And the hyper gate symbol is flashing green, so there we go.
Hey, Kayron, there you are. Come over here to the asteroid.
And once again, new navigation data shown here. The Clusa system and Pacola system are available to me now. After this I have to fly back to Pankar, which is just within my range. So let's compress some time. We see the red bar underneath my hyperdrive symbol, so it's still charging. And as soon as it's green, it means it's fully charged and I could make the jump. I won't do that because there's something I need to do.
I'm glad you were able to come here so soon. As you know, your father has developed the DarkStar One using ancient artifacts.
Into the mystical.
You are already aware that this is no ordinary ship. It has a unique feature. It is able to transform. I don't mean simply extending it by implementing equipment. No, I mean it will change. It will grow. It will grow stronger and it will become more agile. You will need these organic artifacts in order to transform your ship. I'm telling you all this because such an artifact is hidden inside this asteroid. Fly into the asteroid and search for an organic green item.
I'm beginning the patrol.
And this is basically the reason why I decided not to do trading. Let's fly in here, and I will zoom
I am certain
out.
that the DarkStar One will be a very powerful ship one day. Who knows? Maybe she will become the most powerful ship in the universe. Your father knew this, and this was probably the reason why he was in danger. He must have sensed it, because he confided in me shortly before his death. As soon as you've spotted the artifact, approach it. Your ship will automatically absorb the item. Well done! You found your first artifact. Now leave the asteroid.
The message in German said one artifact collected. Well, we kinda knew that, didn't we? And we will soon get a message. Come on, Cable, leave the asteroid.
Come on, Kayron. Leave the asteroid.
Yep, but I'm not going to fly in here full speed. I mean, I don't want to scratch the paint. I wasn't allowed to scratch the paint. Just turn around. And there he is again. So let's approach
Your father
him.
believed that many of these artifacts are still hidden within asteroids. He told me that they are scattered all over the universe. No one else will probably be able to make proper use of these artifacts, a fact that should work out to your advantage. You will see a new button on the right side of your cockpit. Every time you can transform your ship, this button will appear. Would you care for a surprise? Then click the button.
So, like I said, this is what my ship looks like. Right.
Click on the upgrade
now.
button, which is located on the right side of your cockpit in order to transform your ship, Kayron.
That one.
You'll receive upgrade points for collecting artifacts. With these points, you will be able to enhance your ship in the hull, wings, and propulsion areas. This will change the attributes of the DarkStar One. Initially, you should probably concentrate on the wings in order to receive an additional weapon slot. I will send you some notes about the DarkStar One, which your father left behind. You can read that information at your own leisure.
So, as said, wings. After that, I will do engines and hull. Wings. And if I'm not mistaken, we may actually see something change. Here, yes, we did. Got a new weapon class. I won't do anything yet.
You can access the upgrade dialogue at any time via your logbook. One last important matter I should mention is the plasma thrower. The DarkStar One is the only ship to feature this additional weapon.
And it's charging.
You'll be able to
right
increase
now.
the plasma thrower's effectiveness with your artifact upgrade. Take a look at the plasma section in your logbook. You can activate the plasma thrower with the secondary attack key. Oh, before I forget, Robert wanted me to tell you that you should meet him in the Pencos system. He said that he has something important for you. Right. I've shown you everything that I know. Maybe we'll meet again, and remember, only you and I know the secret of DarkStar One. Nobody else does. I wish you all the best and good luck, Kayron.
So, plasma thrower. Well, I have only one option right now. Weapon boost. For 50 seconds I'm doing 100% damage. That's it. Later I may be able to do more, but that's later. Right now it's only weapon boost. And I will slowly increase weapon boost and shield boost and decide on what's going to happen more. Updating mission. Told me to meet Robert on the train station. So that's it. And like I said, we're going to zoom out for a moment. Look at the ship. It seems the wings has grown a little bit larger, more frontal. Plus we get some small wings. I think the technical name is Canard next to the cockpit, so that's it. And with that done, I'm switching back to my normal view. Hyperspace is flashing, so let's jump. Okay, we burned 2.4 kilograms of the Neptunium deuterium, so it's, like I said, most likely fuel. We have to find that damaged freighter. Pocola cargo. There it is, 8.4 units. This is most likely the ship. Yep, it is. And given I don't know what's going to happen, I might as well speed up. It wouldn't surprise me if I will be attacked by pirates. Which means if it happens, the fight is going to be really tricky. With all those pieces of rock nearby. Like that.
Hull integrity has been heavily compromised. I'm ready to unload. It's stuck.
Usually special containers mean something special. Well, after all, there are special containers, but these special containers are dropped by bosses. If this is what I think it is, I may be very lucky.
Thank you for your help.
Mission objective. Land at the station and mission completed. And that trade station is quite a distance away while I'm in the meteorite field, so I can actually fly fast, but I can't speed up as of yet. Not to mention, I'm curious. No. This time it's not what I think it is. But what isn't
Flight control requesting fast
can
clearance.
be.
Patrol to foreign ship. You'll be scanned for possession of illegal goods. Everything is in order. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's why at some point buying a new jammer is useful.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
Your message sounded urgent.
I know. I want to tell you something. Something...
Yeah?
There's new information about Simon's... about your father's death.
What?
Simon was an outstanding pilot. Do you think that he would just let the Thule shoot him down?
Of course not.
Well, neither do I. So I started some inquiries. Look, we examined the debris of his ship. And here are the results. Check for yourself.
Sabotage. Someone tampered with the weapons system. Dad never had a chance. Why didn't you tell me about this?
Because it would have distracted you from your training. You would have wrestled with one question day and night. The same question that has occupied me.
Who?
Yes. Who was it that was bribed by the Thule? Who sabotaged Simon's ship? Who has your father on his conscience? I needed a name. And this morning, I got it. His name is Jack Forrester.
Forrester.
In recent years, he was one of our best agents. He disappeared shortly after Simon's death.
Do you know where he is?
Don't know. He's probably no longer in our cluster, but I have our contacts looking for him. As soon as I get word, I'll let you know. I understand you want to find him, Kayron, but be careful. We still need you. Jack is an excellent pilot, but he is unscrupulous. You must have good command of your ship, or you won't stand a chance.
Don't worry about it. I will.
So, we need a new field drive. Like I said, I can only buy those. No matter what my energy output is. Plus, I completed the other mission. And with it, the 25k. Okay, and here's another side mission. Let's try to translate it again. Sorry for the noise. It's not my kind of music. I turned game music off, but unfortunately, with the new side missions, it comes and goes. Anyway, the mission. Cola Cargo Limited. Pirates have attacked one of our freighters and stolen a container with high and developed Android prototypes. Investigations by our security service have shown that the pirates are hidden in the Clusa system and probably have hidden the valuable loots. Unfortunately, the security services couldn't pinpoint the exact location as the dictator ruling over the Clusa has forbidden investigations, most likely investigations in the system. The robots are for a very special high value therefore there is a fierce opposition of the pirates is to expect it. Your job is to find the container and in the nearby space station deliver it to the nearby space station. Our concern is prepared to pay you for a successful completion of the mission. The exorbitant reward that's 12,600, and as a bonus we also offer you a system key for access of the Tau City cluster. I will accept this. Of course I will accept this because it's a nice mission. However, I also need that better field drive, and look, I got
Pirates have been
2,000
sighted. Please
more
follow the
than what I
instructions
need.
of security personnel.
And the actual range is 3.1, so I will buy it, leaving me with 2,500. And a main story update. We can find Jack in the Barnard cluster, and because we don't have keys yet, Robert will tell us where to find it. Well, we are already in the Barnard cluster, so my guess, as soon as we leave, we will get the message. Also, we're still lacking a few systems, but for the quest we need to go to a system 3.7 light years away. That means I will do 2 jumps. First of all, Yari, and from the Yari to Klusa. And we will get another message in between, so yeah.
Can we approach now? Hello, Charon. This is Robert. Jack is currently in the Anomi system, which is a remote system in the neighboring Barnard cluster. You will be able to reach it in no time with your new propulsion. Find someone called Lazar there. He's one of my contacts, and he will be able to assist you further.
Thanks. I owe you one, Robert.
No problem. I will transmit 2 new keys for the Barnard cluster into your database. As usual, you will receive further keys when you enter new systems.
Very well. I'm on my way.
Oh, and Charon, take care of yourself. I'm sure you've heard about the incidents involving the Thul. They are a dangerous race, and Jack appears to have dealings with them.
Which is quite odd to add the last line, because previously we were already said that the Thul shut down Charon's father, and we learned that Jack Forrester is already involved with the whole incident by sabotaging the ship, so I don't know. It's a little bit of a plot hole, most likely. So that's number 1, the mission, and that's what the story tells us, and at least we know we will find 1 artifact in that system. So let's go there. I also realized I forgot something, so let's hope I'm able to solve that later. And yes, it is indeed fuel. I use 1.3 Neptunian bars, and I got 197-ish left.
This is the research station. You are not far from one of our research satellites. This satellite is malfunctioning and it appears to have been manipulated. Would you be kind enough to check on the satellite for us? We will pay you well. I will transmit the coordinates to your system.
Look there! What kind of ship is that? That looks awesome! I've never seen anything like it. That must be really expensive.
We will get that comment quite often. But first, we were able to pick up an unexpected.
I think I made it. It would seem that I circumvented the security lock.
There are pirates there. It's only 2. But yeah, they shouldn't be tampering with security.
You are a bit too curious for our liking.
Really?
I can't get rid of him! Gotcha!
So what I haven't told yet, each and every cluster has a certain level of difficulty. But each and every ship has as well, and currently
I can't make it!
those ships are having a very, very red bar above. The symbol of the ship we actually see, which means they are dangerous. And as we noticed when we had one fighter at my tail, my shields were already depleting. Now I'm doing a 1-on-1, it's easier. But I will need a second weapon right now.
This is the research station. Thank you for dealing with our saboteurs. Can you please scan the satellite for us now? We need to analyze the modifications that the perpetrators have implemented. As soon as we receive the data from you, we will transfer your reward.
And I can do that now.
Thank you. Data received. Presumably, they intended to use the satellite for espionage. I have just been informed that coordinates for a conspirative camp have been found while analyzing the data. I shall have to inform the military and let them deal with the issue. Once again, thank you. Your reward has been transferred.
So, with that done, I was actually planning to head back to the trade station, but there's something there. If I'm lucky, no, I'm not lucky. I think it's better to return to the trade station right now, because with a single weapon and that amount of pirates, it's not a good idea. I'm crazy, I'm not stupid. However, with the 12.5k I got, I may be able to buy myself a second weapon.
Hurry up a bit. I've perishable cargo. Sorry, which landing zone should I approach?
And I'll do that before moving to the next cluster.
Pirates have been sighted. Please follow the instructions of security personnel.
Well, it's pretty simple. I can't even buy a high-class laser. So instead I will buy a Mark 1. And the Mark 1 is immediately connected. So that saves me some trouble. And I'm back at 2.9k in. Credit. Also, I don't have any chance for any other equipment yet. Not to mention, I don't have the money for it. So for now, not much to do. What I do have to do is select that system, Clusa, and since I've done 1 hour, I will finish my recording here. Next episode we will jump into the Clusa system and continue our search, finish up that special mission, continuing the search for the stolen androids. And when that's done, move over to the Athasho system, and from there to Metharon in the Barnar. And from that point on, things will become a little bit more interesting. Not to mention, after we liberated the androids from the clutches of the pirates, I will enter the trade station. I have to enter there anyway to deliver the androids and use my rewards to buy goods. In this case, let's see what we have. Animal, precious metals, fuel rods, isotopes, and I think this was superconductors. And check out what we can sell here, sell it off, so I will increase my finances by doing some trading.
Pirates have been
For
sighted.
now,
Please follow the instructions of security
thank you for
personnel.
watching, and I hope to see you again next time with the next episode of DarkStar One.